Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Dear students, today we are going to start chapter number 2 of class 6 from General Science. The name of the chapter is Components of Food, and the topic is Major Components of Food. So, first of all, we are going to understand what is the meaning of components of food. The components of foods, the component of foods are the substances which are required by our body for growth and development. These components are taken by organisms in the form of food. So, they are called components of food. There are different types of components of food. For example, carbohydrates. Second one is proteins. Third one is fats. Fourth one is vitamins and minerals. Out of these 5 types of components, some of them are required by our body in smaller amounts, and some of them are required by our body in larger amounts. On the basis of requirement of these components of food, they are categorized as major nutrients or components, or micronutrients. The major nutrients are required by our body in larger amounts. That's why they are called major nutrients. And the nutrients or components which are required by our body in small amounts are called micronutrients like vitamins and minerals. So today we are going to discuss the major nutrients of food. There are three major nutrients or components of food. Number one is carbohydrates. Number two is proteins, and third one is fats. These three components of foods are required by our body in larger amounts. That is why they are called major nutrients of food. The first one, that's carbohydrates. They are also called energy giving foods. Why they are called energy giving foods? Because their main purpose is to provide energy or generate energy. The second one is proteins. They are named as body building foods because they are the components which are mainly used in repairing of tissues and helps in making body. That is why they are called body building foods. Third one is fats. They are called energy rich foods. Fats are called energy rich foods because they give much more energy as compared to carbohydrates. If we burn or oxidize 1 gram of carbohydrates, if it liberates 2 kilocalorie of energy, as compared if we burn same 1 gram of fat, it will give 4 grams. It means we can say it gives double energy than that of carbohydrates. That is why they are called energy rich foods. As far as these major components of foods are concerned, there are different food items which contain these major components of food. First of all, we take carbohydrates, and carbohydrates, they are present in different food items like cereals. Cereals contain its rice, wheat, maize. It's also present in potatoes, etc. So these are the main sources of carbohydrates from which we can get these carbohydrates. These are cereals, especially rice, wheat, maize, and some potatoes, or we can say potatoes. They are the rich source of what? Carbohydrates. Number second is proteins. These proteins are present in different food items like all pulses, pulses. It is also found in meat. It is also found in egg. It is also found in cheese. It is also found in milk, etc. So these are the different sources of proteins from which we get proteins, or these are the different food items. For example, pulses, meat, egg, cheese, milk, वगैरह वगैरह और etc etc, they contain these proteins. And the next one is fats. Fats are the rich source of energy and are especially present in all nuts. जितने भी हम नट्स खाते हैं, चाहे वो वॉलनट हो, आलमंड हो, ग्राउंडनट हो, जो भी नट्स हो, उन सारे नट्स में फैट्स पाया जाता है। और ये वो फूड आइटम्स हैं जिनसे हम फैट्स को हासिल कर सकते हैं। इसके अलावा फैट्स मीट में भी पाए जाते हैं, ये एग्स में भी पाए जाते हैं, चीज में भी पाए जाते हैं, मिल्क में भी पाए जाते हैं, वगैरह वगैरह और एक्स्ट्रा एक्स्ट्रा. So these are the three major components of food, which are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and later on we will discuss in next class the macronutrients of food, that's vitamins and minerals. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.